Hi, my name is Jenn Cline. For the past 10 years, I've come out to Metro Public Library every December, and I've done an origami program. Unfortunately, this year with COVID, we are unable to do a live origami program, so instead, we're going to do a series of 6 videos that I'll be recording, and they'll be releasing them once a week, every week from the Friday after Thanksgiving through December 25th, I believe, which is Christmas Day. I'm going to show you guys how to do several different origami projects. Our first one's going to be a fall leaf. It looks like this. They're very pretty. We'll also be making, in our second video, we'll be making a wreath. The third video, we'll be making a Santa gnome. The fourth video, we'll be making a 5-sided and a 6-sided star. The fifth video, we'll be making a 3D Christmas tree, and the sixth video, we'll be learning how to make proper snowflakes. So those will be in time, just in time for January and stuff. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by teaching you how to make a square from a rectangle piece of paper. This right here is my rectangle piece of paper. The easiest way to make a square is you find one corner of your rectangle and you're going to fold it over to the edge to make a nice triangle, just like this. Once you have that, what you're going to do is you're going to need to cut off this excess piece at the bottom. So if you have scissors, you can do that. In my case, I just like to fold and tear. When you open it up, you will have a perfect square. So to get started, we're going to make a leaf project. This is our maple leaf. I've decided that I should do pretty little map paper because I thought that would be festive for the holiday. What we're going to do is we're going to need some Elmer's glue, and you're going to need 9 sheets of paper. The pieces that we're going to be making are these. You're going to be making 3 of these and 6 of these. This is the front of them. This will be the back of them. We're going to start off by taking 3 sheets of paper, 3 squares. And we're going to fold each one into a triangle. Just a regular old triangle. 2, 3. Now with my triangle, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take one edge and I'm going to fold it right along the center, just like this. And I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to match it up, just like that. And you'll do that on all 3 of your squares. So there's one. You'll see it, you'll notice that it looks like a kite too. So here's number 2. And here is number 3. So these pieces are going to be the big pieces of the leaf that go behind the smaller pieces. There we have 3 of our big pieces. And now we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and we're going to make these. These are made very similar to the first pieces. You're going to make your triangles. So we'll make 6 of those. 1, 2, 3. And remember, you don't have to use squares this big either. You can use smaller squares. You know, take your square that you made from your square piece of paper and then fold those in half and quarter those and you'll be all set. So with these 6, we're going to do the same thing where we fold our edges to the center. So you're going to have something that looks very much like those first 3 pieces that we made. But now we're going to take this bottom part and we're going to fold these edges to the center. And it's going to end up creating a double triangle or like a diamond type thing. So you're going to do 6 of those. There's number 2. Fold your edges up along the center line. And then you rotate and you're going to do this side and we'll fold them like that. That's 2. Here's 3. Something else to remember is that you don't always necessarily want to fold your paper right exactly to the center crease. Sometimes you want to leave a little bit of a space, because if you do end up having to hold something like that at some point, you're not going to be able to fold it properly, and your edges won't work as nicely. So here's number 4. Again, folding our edges up along the center and doing the other side. Here's number 5. Again, edges into the center, other side, folding those in the center. And our last piece, take our sides, fold them up along the center. Same thing with the bottom. Now these should be easy enough if you have little kids. These should be easy enough for your like 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders to do. A little bit of help from mom, you can probably get your kindergartners to do it too. So now what we're going to do is we're going to face them all in the same direction. So I'm going to put mine together like this. Now when you're putting these together, you're going to take one of these where you've got the diamond or the triangle at the bottom. You're going to take a little bit of glue. And you're going to end up lining up this piece along here. So when I take my glue, I'm going to, hopefully it'll, there we go. So I'm going to take my glue, I'm going to run it up along the center and along the sides like this a bit. And then I'm going to take this, one edge is going to go right down along the center of the big leaf, like that. And then you'll do the same thing with your next piece, and it's just kind of lining them up and putting them down. All right, so that's one part of your maple leaf. Now you're going to do the next one. We're going to take our glue and we're going to run it down along the side like that, and some over here. And then I'm going to take my next part of my maple leaf, glue that down there, and this one over here. All right, we're almost done. Got our last one. Again, we're going to glue up along here, and we'll take these last 2. 1, 2. All right, so now what we have to do is connect them all together. We'll take these 2. I'm sorry, let's read this. All right, so we're going to take one. This is going to be your big centerpiece. And what you're going to do is you're come up along this. There's 2 lines over here that are on the outside. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring up a line of glue up along this line. You're going to bring up a line of glue along this line. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece right here is going to cover that line of glue right there. And you're going to grab your other piece, and this piece right here is going to cover up that piece right there. There we have part of our leaf. Last piece is to make the stem. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get that away for a minute. We're going to take our piece of square and we're going to fold it into a triangle. And then you're going to take each of the side triangles and fold them into the center. And then do that again. This is going to be your stem. So when you take your gigantic leaf and you flip it over, you can take your stem and just glue it right into here. All right, make sure that all that stuff stays on the back. And flip it over. You have just made a leaf, a Halloween leaf, a fall leaf, if you will. If you're having family over for Thanksgiving, you can make a whole bunch of leaves and everybody can put their name on each little leaf piece or whatever. So that's the leaf origami. I hope you guys come and join me next week for the wreath. This one kind of moves around. If you move it around a bit and stuff, it's kind of fun to play with. Thanks for joining us. I want to thank Mentor Public Library for inviting me out again. And I want to thank the Ohio Paper Folders, who are the origami group in Cleveland. They're ohiopaperfolders.com. I'm Jenn Cline, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.